Crow with knife, man. We see the holder count continues to increase as a lot of new things are putting Crow with knife in the forefront. And I do believe that we are starting to see what I believe is the altcoin season. Now, it's going to take a little time. It's going to take a little second. We do have to have liquidity pumped into the markets. But once liquidity is in the markets, we're going to see altcoins take off. We already saw Bitcoin hit new all-time highs. And I don't think it's over with just yet for Bitcoin. But I do think, once Bitcoin continues to go on this run, next we're going to see alts. Usually around November is when we start to top out. So we still got quite a bit some time. And I do think this time will be different. And I know a lot of people already been saying it, but they've been saying different as in that we might not get the same altcoin season. But I think this time is going to be different in the sense that this is going to probably be one of the biggest crypto bull markets we have ever seen, possibly. So let's get straight into it. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. And the link to the Discord is in the description as well. Click that link, join the Discord. Let's get started and activated. We talking about pretty much anything that you want to talk about. My live sessions been going crazy, so tap into those live sessions as well. I'm gonna start doing more of those. But let's get straight into it. Let's talk about price and where we at today. Oh man, we can see I am looking at Crow and Knife on Dex Screener, and currently Crow and Knife is ranked number 4 out of all the cryptocurrencies on the Chronos blockchain. Now the market cap is at $16.2 million. We are down 2% in the past 24 hours. But one thing I like to see, man, is we're pretty much at that point at the same market cap or the same price where right before we took off. So we can see back in what was that, April of 2024, we took off from a 12 million market cap all the way up to a $70 million market cap, and that move literally happened in a couple days. So this is what's going to happen, man. These moves are going to happen so fast that a lot of people are going to miss them. Just for the simple fact that you supposed to accumulate while price is down, like at this point of time. Like these moves literally happen within a couple weeks, sometimes within a couple days. Literally, we saw it go from a $23 million market cap all the way up to a $46 million market cap. And that was, a couple of days. Like from October the 3rd, we was at a $19 million market cap. We went up to a $47 million market cap. So these moves happen so fast, you got to be on alert. And that's the beautiful thing about the crypto space. They give us so much time to accumulate because prices in April, we still just been ranging from, 14 million to 16 million for the past couple of months, really in between that 23 million and that $15 million mark. As far as market cap goes, we've been ranging from there since February, honestly, and it's just been trending down, and we just have more opportunity to buy. And that is what people are doing because we can see the holder count is continuously increasing. And that's what we want to see. Now, people can say this is due to bots or, things like that. But at the end of the day, I don't think it is. I think it's due to new people coming into the ecosystem, new holders. Now, you could be people creating separate wallets, which is also bullish because I've seen projects that don't have any new wallets as far as that goes. So we always want to see new, unique, active wallets, man. And that's something bullish. And like I said, at a $16 million market cap, I do believe we can easily do a 10x, go to a $160 million market cap. That would put us at new highs. But it also, the narrative does have to come back around to Chronos, but I do think Chronos will have its day in the sun. We just got to be patient. It was times where Chronos absolutely went crazy in the beginning. I mean, at the end of 2021 and the beginning, Q1 of 2022, Chronos was doing numbers. I'm not going to lie. If you've been in Chronos since then, and if you invested in some projects, you possibly made money if you got out in time, especially with everything, all the yields that they had and things like that if you got into the right projects. But like I said, this time is going to come back around. And the beautiful thing about Chronos is right now it's not a lot of volume. So it probably give us more time to accumulate. That's one thing that's good about Chronos, I would say, since it's not a lot of volume being pumped. It gives us time to really accumulate those bags. So once volume does get pumped, even if it's an artificial type of pump, we are down at the bottom. So we get in and get out when, prices go up to a specific market cap. Now, people always say, I think, it's possible for it to go past 160. I'm just saying it's been, if you've been accumulating at 16 million, I always aim for at least a 10x. Now, you can't always leave a moonshot bag in there, but always also take profits depending where we are at in the cycle. Now, if this takes off early, if it takes off before, like November or something like that, then, you might want to leave it in and just kind of wait and see where we go. But around November-ish, if it's kind of taking off then and it goes to new all-time highs, I'm going to take at least some profits out and leave a moon bag in there because you want to take something off the table, guys. It's okay. It's okay to take something off the table because at the end of the day, everybody is here to make some money and we are getting it in at the bottom of it. And we are here to be a part of the community. That's why you leave a moonshot bag after you take some profits. Now, something else going on with Crow with Knife. Crypto Tweets has stated we have onboarded hundreds upon hundreds of tokens since we launched Crypto Tweets. These 5 communities have been the most active since our launch. So we can see coming in at number 1 is CAW, and we know the CAW community is active on everything, man. Shout out to the CAW gang, man. CAW community is really active, and that's why I believe so much in CAW. Because not only is CAW on Chronos, but it's on multi-chain. And I always got to remember to say that because the CAW community is always letting me know. So it is on multiple blockchains, of course. But the beautiful thing about CAW, I would say, is the community has a core-like community and they're following them wherever, CAW is, whatever they're doing with new, projects or new crypto affiliated things, even things that are not a crypto affiliated. Crow and Knife is on live streams, blowing up people live streams, putting the crows in there. So super bullish on Crow at Night, man. Shout out to the CAW gang. And last but not least, Ascend is doing a meme contest. Get creative and join the fun. Show off your talent by designing your own CAW emojis within a CAW logo and win $500. So you can do this from the 28th to the 4th. And this is how you participate. You follow Ascend and Crow at Knife. Create your own CAW emoji. Featuring the CAW logo, share it in the comments below, tag 3 friends, blah, blah, blah. Join Telegram, fill out the form. 20 lucky winners will share $500. So you can enter in for that chance to win or share that $500. And like I said, they're always giving back to the community, doing these different things. People create emojis anyway, so why not, do it and enter in for a chance to win? I think that's kind of cool. And we know that Crow and Knife is steadily building, man. And I do believe that once we hit the full-on bull market, Crow with Knife will take off. And it will absolutely be one of the biggest meme coins, especially on Chronos blockchain. I would say is the biggest meme coin on Chronos blockchain. I do think that will continue to go on once we hit that altcoin season, and it's going to happen. We just got to be patient. We don't know when it's going to happen, but we know it's going to happen. So Crypto Troll, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, man. I'm out of here.